What's up, everybody? It's me, Katchem, world famous Pokemon trainer. But don't let that fool you. I'm a regular 12-year-old boy just like you. Anyways, I've traveled across the land, searching far and wide to bring you the best advice for your personal problems. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Thanks to my new internet-ready handy-dandy Pokedex, I'm going to be taking your questions and giving you the best advice ever. So feel free to leave me questions or comments in the section below. Steve2548, I choose you. Steve5428 writes, Dear Ask Katchem, that's me. Say, I've got a real problem for you. Do tell. Yeah, so I'm going out with this really wonderful, awesome lady, right? And I love her with all my heart. Awws. And anyways, but there's this chick Penelope, right? She's at my work and she's really seems to express a genuine interest in me. I don't know what to do. I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend, but I kind of like Penelope at the same time. Well, Steve, that's a real pickler. I'll have to really think about that one and reach really deep into my wisdom. Well, Steve, I think the answer to your problem is really simple. Use threesome attack. It's super effective. Next we have a question from Reem Talkit 259. Reem Talkit says, Dear Ask Katchem, that's me. Say, what if I find a Pikachu out in the wild and I really want to keep it and I really want to battle it, but say it's a really tough Pikachu, kind of like the one that you have. What would be the best strategy to use against a Pikachu not unlike the one that you have so that we might be able to capture it and befriend it not unlike yourself? Wow, Reem Talkit, that sounds like a real personal problem to me. Not that I've ever had that problem. Anyways, the answer to your question is really quite simple.
Would you choose me? I choose me. I choose me hard.
Hopefully that answers your question, Reem Talkit. Gosh, I'd hate for that type of information to get into the wrong hands, know what I'm saying? Sadly, we have time for only one more question. I know you love this show as much as I do, but even us Katchems gotta get out there in the field and catch 'em all. So, with that in mind, I Bleed Tears Emo 345, I choose you. And I Bleed Tears 345 writes, Dear Ask Katchem, that's me. My life has become a meaningless void. I sit at home all day and all night just writing poetry and doing other stuff. My life seems to have lost any and all meaning. So far, I Bleed Tears Emo, that's not quite a question, but okay. The Axter's hip. But anyways, I didn't want to bore you with the details of my bleak and meaningless existence. Thanks a lot, Bleeding Tears. But I'm really curious. Is there any hope for me? Is there a way that I can actually become accepted or popular? What's the best thing that I should do to help improve my situation? Well, Bleed Tears Emo, I believe that the answer to your problem is extremely simple. It's a super trifecta attack that I only use on limited occasions, and that would start with... Oh, yes. Pikachu here has reminded me that we need to thank our sponsors. Today's Ask Katchem program is sponsored by LucasArts Super Bombad Racing. It combines the super awesomeness that was Star Wars Episode 1 with racing. What? I know, crazy, right? But it's a fantastic gift and a great stocking stuffer just in time for the holidays. Go to your local retailer and tell them, Super Star Wars Bombad Racing, I choose you! And tell them that Axe sent you. So, where was I? Oh yes, the question by I Bleed Tears Emo. The answer to your question is super simple. There's a massive attack that I could teach you that will strengthen and make you popular with the ladies at the same time. That particular attack is... Oh, you know what that means, kids. We're out of time for this particular edition of Ask Katchem. But be sure to leave me plenty of questions, and who knows, maybe next week you'll be hearing the phrase, YouTube user, I choose you.
With unicorns and with people too.